With 4 million sounds, what will you create? Take the free trial today.
Hey, we're here with Guga at AVP Synth, who's actually in Russia at the moment, in Moscow. How are you doing, Guga? Well?
Yes, hi, I'm doing fine. Hope you're fine too.
Yeah, well, we're all bearing up. It's the new normal, isn't it? And thank you very much for joining us on Superbooth. Home edition / Q-Sonic. We're not sure what we're calling it yet, but it'll all come out in the wash. So you've got the new AVP Synth Mark II, AVP ADS drum synth. Well, I think perhaps you could tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's a fully analog drum synth, which has been on the market for about 1 year now. It's a fully through-hole components machine. It has 7 onboard sounds like the bass drum, the clap, open and closed hi-hats, and we have 3 generator sections which are quite similar in functions, but with which you can make quite a wide range of different sounds, from snares to toms and clicks to drony stuff. And additionally, on MK2, we introduced a new 16-step sequencer, 16-track sequencer, I'm sorry, and it was developed by our friend from France. And it has such features as recording mode, step programming mode, mute, pattern chaining of up to 16 patterns on one bank, shuffle functions, and you can also store and load your banks with your pre-made patterns on it.
Does it store just the sequences? There's no sound recall for this, is it? It's a manual.
I'm afraid no. Just the pattern sequences which you've programmed. You can store them pretty much.
And what length is a pattern? What length can a pattern be? Its maximum length?
256 steps.
Ah, right. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So plenty.
Because you can. Yeah, you can chain the 16 chains, 16 patterns pretty much. And additionally, we introduced 4 trigger outputs on MK2 to program your external devices, such as other synth or drum machines. And concerning the connections on the back, we have a stereo 6.3 millimeters output jack, left and right channel, and individual outputs for each of the 7 sounds, plus additionally trigger inputs to be able to trigger the sounds from external devices as well.
It's fully analog, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just tweaking the bass drum. Can move over to clap. So you can have a more kind of metallic sound or more noise type of sound. You can mix between the two. You can mute the sounds, as I've said.
So has the sound of it been, is it its own sound, or have you kind of taken other machines as inspiration or some of the starting points?
No, it's our own discrete schematics using mostly OTA chips, op-amps and transistors. So pretty much old school.
Right. And are there some of the more complex voices, which are the gens, are they single note trigger, or can you actually CV control those over? Can you pitch them and maybe play them as voices, or are they single trigger only?
Oh, they're just single.
Right.
So you can just trigger them. Like if I put it on the tap mode, Right now we just have the click sound and nothing else. A bit of a tone.
Okay, there's a sort of early Simmons vibe to it, I notice. It's got that
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
slight,
we're really inspired by Simmons, Syncussion, and a lot of Soviet drum machines like Marsh UDS, Lely UDS. So that was the main inspiration behind it, but in a more modern take with the proper MIDI connections and the individual outs, as well as the sequencer.
Excellent. So is this actually in production at the moment, or is it kind of nearing production? What's the situation?
Yeah, we've been manufacturing them for about a year now, and we're just at the moment have our second batch actually. So yeah, we're still planning to produce them for a while.
And this, you're producing the Mark II already, or is this?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
and where can people get hold of them? I mean, we are aware that obviously supplies might be a bit disrupted due to the world situation, but I mean, where can people get hold of your stuff?
Usually we can ship directly, pretty much to Europe, US, or any other countries, as well as we have a few dealers in Sweden and Belgium and in UK.
Ah, okay. And what's the price? The end price to the end user?
The end price is 940 euros, and it's equivalent in USD, and the price includes shipping to Europe and US.
Ah, okay, cool. And have you got other plans to sort of expand your drum range, or are you going to get more into synths? I mean, what's your sort of what are the plans?
At the moment, we just have ADS, but yes, we're planning to make a mono synth and maybe a bit cut down version of not a cut down version. ADS 7 will be totally different drum synth, but it will be in a lower price range and a little less features.
Right. Okay. Guga, thank you so much for showing us. If there's any other patterns you want to play out with, that would be great.
Yeah.
Just feel free.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. And yeah, let's play some of the patterns.